Hey everyone, French Tutor here. Today I'm going to show you how to farm for Cartethia's echoes. So her echo farming is a little bit different. It's almost not worth it to farm tacit fields for her because she doesn't need cost 3 echoes. So let me show you my efficient cost 1 echo farming route. And for this guide, I'm going to show you step by step, since Septimont's terrain is not familiar yet. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to farm the new Windward Pilgrim set for her that came out in patch 2.4, and these are the echoes we want to focus on today. We want to farm the Glacio, Fusion, Havoc, and Spectral Drakes. They're also going to drop the Gusts of Welkin and the Flaming Clawprint set, which is going to be the new set for Lupa. Some bonus echoes here are the Devotee's Flesh and the Pilgrim's Shell. Devotee's Flesh drops 3 Sonata sets, so it's not very ideal to farm, but they are along the routes that I'm going to show you. So there are some that it would be good to just farm anyway. And sometimes they'll be accompanied by Pilgrim Shell. It's a cost 3 echo. And it's good to have like cost 3 Windward Pilgrimage for Arrow Rover would be good. And for Lupa as well, for her Flaming Clawprint set. And these drakes don't drop the Windward Pilgrimage set, but they're just kind of like in the routes that we're going to be using. So just showing you what sets they drop. And as tradition, before you start farming, make sure to take some sweet and sour pork for the extra 50% echo drop rate. Okay, so for our first farming route, we're going to start at the northwest of Septimont, at one of the very first beacons we unlocked. And here's the farming route itself. If you want to just follow the map, you can just pause on the screen and then just follow the routes. Okay, once we're at this beacon, you want to move forward. We want to go past these dragons. I mean, you can farm them if you want, but you want to climb up this wall right here, and then you'll see a set of fusion dragons right here, and then just take these out. Okay, and let's continue moving forward the same direction. It's east on the map. Okay, so we're going to go around here, and we're just going to hug to this wall on the right here, and then you're going to go down this path. Stick to your right and you'll see a bunch of dragons here. Yep, so just take out all these dragons right here. Okay, and from here we're gonna turn around here and we're gonna go north. We're gonna go actually kind of go back. So let's just follow this path right here. You can fly here too if you like this. And then just to make it easier to show, we're gonna go down here and then we're gonna stick a little bit to the left here, and we're actually gonna fall down right here, and then you'll see some dragons, and then there's some gladiators here. Just take them out and then just farm them right here. Okay, once that's done, you'll be facing this kind of big rock. Just to the right of it, there's going to be a bunch of dragons here. That's like 5 good echoes right here. Yeah, this is pretty much a jackpot right here. Okay, so from here, after these dragons, we're going to head south, but we want to fly up here. So we're gonna fly, go up here, and then we're gonna go up these stairs right here. Okay, and then we're going to see these fusion drakes. Okay, we're gonna take these out. All right, now let's go up these stairs. If it's your first time here, I believe there's some drakes here, or maybe I just finished them here. I'm not sure exactly. But then when you go down here, you're going to see a Glacio drake. So let's take this one out. Okay, so from here, we're going to face southeast, and then we're going to go on top of this fence thing actually. And then we're gonna do this cuddle-waddle thing, cuddle-waddle jump. And then under here, we're gonna fly under this. We're gonna fly under, easier to maneuver. Skip these dragons on the bottom, but we're gonna go right here where there's a bunch of dragons like worshipping. All right, let's take these dragons out. Okay, so after those dragons, let's turn around, and then we have another cuddle-waddle thing, right? So we're gonna go and jump here. Okay, now we want to turn around here. So this is the end of a bridge, right? And then we're just going to fly up here, and then stick to the right here, and then you're going to see some Glacio drakes right here for you. After these Glacio drakes, we're going to face northeast, and then we're going to just go through this path right here. Okay, keep on going. So keep going until you see this kind of opening right here. We're going to go, and then we're going to fight some Devotee's Flesh. And then they're kind of hard to see like in this grass, so I like to use sensor right here. So you see, I can see like where they are. So there's 2 and 2 over there. So let's take these out. All right, so I took out 2, and then you can take like these tada boosts and then just kind of go and fight these right here. All right, so let's take this tada boost and then go straight towards these columns. And then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go right here, and then there's a Glacio drake right here. So it's worth taking down all these enemies right here. Okay, and when you face forward, there's gonna be a bunch of dragons fighting, so just take every enemy out here. Okay, so when you finish fighting these drakes, if you like, you can head west, and you'll see a bunch of Devotee's Flesh and Pilgrim Shell. You can fight these here, but for me, it's optional. What I do instead is actually I would just go east from here. This is a little bit tricky. We're gonna go a little bit to my left side here. We're gonna jump over this. And then, yeah, it looks a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna go under this place right here, and I'm gonna see some Devotee's Flesh right here. And there's gonna be a bunch of these, okay? So we're gonna fight these here. If we see, they're gonna start from here. Oh, there's gonna be 5 of these, yeah. All right, after that, let's take this Tala boost and then go up the stairs. You can go left or right, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose left, and then I'm gonna go up the stairs here. And then just keep going. We're gonna go up these middle stairs. Keep going up, and then once you reach the top, go left. And then, like, honestly, you can just fly all the way up if you want, but there is one fusion drake here that I just like to take out anyway. So we'll just take out this drake right here. Once we're up these stairs, there's going to be some drakes right here. Let's take out the glacial one in particular. Once we fight these drakes, just move forward, and then you're going to see some Devotee's Flesh and a Pilgrim Shell right here. Let's turn around and go back where we came from and up the stairs again. And then on the right, you're going to see some of these drakes. Let's take these out. Okay, after we take out these drakes, let's jump over and let's fly up this way. Stick to your left a little bit right here. And then you're going to see some drakes right here. And this is just optional. If you face right here, you'll see some gladiators and a glacial drake. This is up to you if you want to fight these, but you don't have to. Okay, for you, if that was an optional fight, we're actually just gonna go here and face this way. And you should see that kind of like long green tree, I guess? Like a long green plant. It's going to be northeast. Let's jump off and fly here. And then let's go up and just go straight. We're just gonna go straight. We're gonna fly past this waterfall. And then we should see some kind of like a building. Yeah, so there's like a building right here. And here's a bunch of Pilgrim Shell and Devotee's Flesh. So we're gonna go in here, and this is optional, but there's a bunch of like Pilgrim Shells here. So let's just fight all of these. Okay, that went well. All right, and then we're gonna go left from here, and you're going to see a bunch of like Devotee's Fleshes. So let's take these out. Okay, so let's head down, and then to face your left, and then there's gonna be more on the staircase right here. Once we take care of these on the bottom of the stairs, we're gonna go face left here, and then you're going to see a bunch of dragons. Let's take these out. Okay, so from here, we're actually going to fly west. So we're gonna go right here, we're gonna jump and then fly and then go up, and you will see some Devotee's Flesh right here. Let's take these out. Okay, and then after that, this is completely optional. We want to go northwest from here. Okay, so maybe you can kind of fly here. And then once you go straight from here forward, you'll see some Devotee's Flesh here. But for me, drakes are a priority, so I'm just actually gonna go north here. And then I'm gonna fall down here, and there are some drakes here. Okay, that's the end for my farming route. But optionally, if you go northeast, if you see the map here with this route, you'll see a bunch of Devotee's Flesh. If you follow this route right here, you can do that. But as someone who prioritizes drakes, I'm not going to. So it's pretty straightforward if you just follow this route here. Okay, for the next farming route, we're going to teleport right in the center here by this resonance nexus. Here is how the route is going to look like. Feel free to pause the video here and just follow the route yourself. But if you want to see how it's done, just continue watching. Okay, from here, we're going to face left, and then we're going to start heading south. A little bit southeast, and we're going to jump and then fly. And then we're going to go all the way up here, and then we're going to see some spectral drakes right here. So take these out first. Now on the map, head east. Why don't you jump over this column right here? And then there's a brawl going on, and there's a bunch of drakes. Just take down everyone. And then on the map, we're going to continue southeast, and then you're going to see some drakes up on top of a hill. Sometimes they kind of just slide down the hill, I don't know why, so you just have to figure this situation out. And then once you're done with these drakes, there's some drakes on the ground here if you move forward from here. Once these drakes are done, why don't we jump and then fly up here and then go straight and then kind of curve to the left here, and then you'll see some drakes here. Okay, let's continue this path southeast. We're gonna follow this path and then go up these stairs. And then while we're up the stairs, you're going to see some Havoc Drakes. So I had to go on my other account to show you that these Drakes are actually here. Okay, and from here, we actually want to go on top of that rock there. So let's just fly up there and go up like this, soar up, and then you'll see some Drakes here. And let's fight them here. Okay, let's turn around. Let's kind of head like northwest-ish, kind of, in this direction. Kind of see that path in the front there. We're gonna fly forward here and just go straight like this. Just keep going straight until we find some Drakes. We're gonna keep going, and here they are. And this is a jackpot spot. Once that's done, let's turn around and go south. Okay, and then we're gonna go down this hill. And then there's some like enemies here, like of Devoe's Flesh and a Pilgrim Shell. Like, why not just take these out? Okay, from here, let's head west right here on the map. And then you'll see a camp with a bunch of Drakes right here. Alright, so let's take all these out. Alright, to exit this camp, let's face north. Let's turn around like that. Okay, and then let's head west. And then let's take these Tada boosts. Let's ignore the enemies on the right here. We're going to take this Tada boost and then one more here. Follow this path. And then just keep going. And then you're going to see some Drakes right here just sleeping. Okay, so let's just take these Drakes out. Okay, here's a little tricky part. Let's face northwest. You're going to see, I guess, that little building right there. Let's just fly to it like that. And then let's go up, and then let's just keep flying and flying, okay? Just keep flying. Don't mind the other enemies. Yeah, this building right here. And you come on down, and there's a bunch of Drakes right here. Let's take them out. Okay, once those dragons are gone, let's go a little bit southwest. And then this is what you should do here. There's going to be a giant dragon statue, right? So from here, just take a look at this. On the left side of that dragon's wing, like a little bit past it, is going to be some dragons here. So we want to just keep flying straight from here, okay? Just pretend like you need to reach to the other side of this giant wing. And then you keep going, and then you'll see some Drakes right here. Okay, and let's take these out. Okay, once this is done, let's turn around and head north here. And if you like, you can just fly, or you can just go forward from here. And then you're going to see some Drakes on the right side here. Okay, take them out. Okay, once those are done, let's go north on the map. And then let's go over this cliff. And let's just fly over it, and let's just go up those stairs right there. There should be a fusion Drake waiting for us and a gladiator. Let's take them out. Alright, let's turn around and go south. And then there's a Glacial Drake right here for you. Okay, let's take these out. Okay, from here, let's face west from here. And then let's fly up right here. And then we're going to go over the statue. And then we're going to find a camp right here with some fusion Drakes right here. Okay, and let's take these out right here. Okay, let's turn around and let's go a little bit southeast, and you'll see some Drakes here. Worth it for the Glacial Drake. Okay, look around here and look for a Tada boost. Okay, we're going to follow this path, go north. Let's go past these Arrow Drakes and go to the other Tada boost. So we're gonna go dash. We're gonna pass these Drakes, forget these Drakes, and then we're gonna take this other boost and go here. And then we'll end up here. Then just keep going, stick to the left a little bit, and then you can kind of just fly up here. Let's go all the way up, and then let's go towards your right side, and then you'll see some Drakes down here. Okay, and let's take these Drakes out. You could fight more of the enemies here because there's a Glacial Drake right here. It's worth it. To my right here, there's some stairs. You should go up from here, and let's go up. And then let's see, there's 2 Tada boosts. So let's take these. Let's take one. Follow this path, go up these stairs, second Tada boost, and then go up, and then just go up from here. And then just keep going and going. And then eventually you'll find some fusion Drakes here, and a gladiator. Okay, and now we're all done. For cost 4 echoes, we want to farm the Nightmare Kelpie. If you go to the Mournfell Canyon, it will automatically appear right here in the center. You also want to farm another cost 4 echo for Cartethyia. We want to farm the Reminiscence Fleur-de-Lis. And we want to just fight the boss here in Avenolium. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope this guide helps you out. If you liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Good luck on your tuning, and I hope you get some good substats. I have a bunch of other echo farming guides here on the left, and some beginner guides as well. Thank you for watching again. Take care now.